As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Orient yourself to where you land.
The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Do indeed. Yeah, you don't get to level up if you don't kill the dude, which kind of sucks. At least I don't think so. Nope. He gives you just enough to get there. Oh well. Oh, Shadowheart. Just wake her. No need to be stealing. We ain't evil or anything.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
So hoping you might know.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Idea where we are?
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
B. You want to stay together?
We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Alright.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
Will do. Level up now. Okay, first level up. Okay, let's check out what the overview is. We got health up to 14 now. We got our class features, sorcery points, and spell slot unlocked. Level 1. We have create sorcery points, spend a spell slot to gain sorcery points, and then create a spell slot. Spend sorcery points to unlock a spell slot. We gained a spell. We gained 2 meta magic, and we can replace a spell. Okay, we gain 1 spell. Usually, I would go over Chromatic Orb because you can change the element of it. But being as the difficulty we are, which is Tactician, may go for a defensive. Probably Mage Armor. We can always replace that later. So grab that. Spells that only target one creature can target an additional. We'll go with that. Double the duration of conditions, summons, and surfaces caused by spells. I don't know if as a sorcerer I get like necromancy summons undead and all that. I don't know what shadow magic actually does in the long run. Increase the range of spells by 50%. Melee spells get a range of 30 feet. So we'll go with that. We'll get a third meta magic and we can do it into extended spells later. Or even fully like reset our spec if we need to. I don't need to change anything just yet. Yeah, this will be good. Cleric level 2, 17 health. We're going to change her over to a death one instead of the trickery eventually, so this one's not really going to matter all that much. And you can always change spells as you need. However, we'll take that and get rid of that and get Bless. Should be good. We'll keep Command. I kind of like that as a spell. Okay, put our class specialization abilities over that way. Should be good. Support. This comes from the trickery domain, I believe. These two. So we'll do that. I suppose this would be a healing support, so we'll keep that in that. Now we'll move on. Start exploring. Lizelle has the weapon, so we'll have to find her and grab that from her. We got a little hat. Looking fine. Suspension of Murgrass.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
I mean, probably. Shanty. Got to pick up the shanty. Perfume letter. I'm not going to be reading any of these. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. Make do without the rest. I'll just do a quick skim over of any notes and stuff, and if we got anything that's important. Be too much to do all of it. Already long enough game. Gonna be picking up essentially everything. We got our first fast travel point. That door is locked. I'm gonna need a rogue for that.
More of those wretched things.
Some mind flayers. Or whatever they're called. Violin. Send that to camp. Most likely going to turn one of our companions into a bard at some point. Nice little necklace, some bombs. What are you? Elixir of fire resistance. Balsam. Ashes of balsam. I need to get him there. Pretty sure he moves. Nice. He's still alive? He is. It's actually... oh, I can't. I die. Requires an action. Oh well. We die, we die. Well, I'll only get downed. I won't really die.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Perhaps not. Nope. That'll use up a spell. Let's not do that. I was gonna try and loot that, but whatever. Intellect Devourer of Cerebellum. Rapier. Okay. Sure what that's for yet. I didn't get a tincture or anything for the alchemy, so maybe it's just poison. I feel like I should heal. I don't really want to waste a health potion at this moment. Go and get the leather helmet. You need one of you. For the moment. And all of you to camp. And you to wares. Organize. It should be fine. Got some balsam. Not too sure if I should go down there. I don't know if I have anybody who's capable of lifting that. That.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
I do, in fact, have somebody capable of lifting it. Nice. Good job, Shadowheart. Doing good. Tattered collection of reports held together with the moon and harp seal.
Please come and help me.
Harp map. Blood Harp marks an area called Moonrise Towers with a small inky crescent sketched in the nearby forest. Below the crescent is a more recent scrawl, Cache.
Hello, over here.
I'll think about it, man. Let's go see what this guy wants.
Hey, I need some help.
Something
Didn't want to do
matter?
that. No. Talk to you later.
Please come and help me. Hurry, I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
You can handle it yourself. You look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
I have no dexterity or strength. In fact, I'm low on strength. I guess we have a +1 to dexterity. Some bullshit right there.
Shh. Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece.
Kinda weird, man.
Keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need him alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
No? Do I die if this happens? Let's see if this happens. I'm pretty sure we have a autosave recently.
You wriggling little... Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Sorcerer melee attack. Whisper cantrip to burn his hand. Finally, at least. And it gives us a difficulty class of 14. Might fail this one too. Maybe not.
Ah, damn it! I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
Apology accepted. Might have done the same.
A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Introduce yourself.
A pleasure.
I'm Ritok.
Do you know anything about these worms?
Oh yes, unfortunately. They'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Well, you could travel with me. Odds are better together.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
I'll level him. Such a selection. Whatever will I do? Scared boar over here now. I wonder if I can kill it before it runs off. We'll just talk to it. We don't need to be mean.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes.
I don't mind. Won't harm me.
The boar shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away into...
I don't know why that skipped that last part. I didn't do anything. Kinda weird. Try and get this last little area down here before we move on. Wait, is that something? Yeah, that is something. That's a huge something. Health potion. We're at 9 now, plus the 2 that are on those 2.
There, a mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be careful.
I'm never careful.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion?
No. Should be furious.
Yes, you feel hate. And you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Concentrate on its thoughts. Succeeded.
Your minds fuse, lusting for something that is gone. But then its grip claws back with a vengeance, a vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive, and with your very body, you can provide.
Sorry, mate. I don't swing that way. Drawing your willpower provides a mental shield against the creature's hungry mind. Oh, I got 2 die now.
You feel the creature's thoughts stumble against your magic, your will to resist. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Close those eyes forever. Got any loot?
Monster. Death is too good for it.
No loot at all. Still sitting over here on half health.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Got a bow. Astarion has one, so it's fine. And a supply pack, which is pretty nice.
What's going on with that room? It looks unstable somehow.
This would be a good point to save. We'll end after this.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touch it.
A hand? Anyone?
That is indeed a hand. You really gonna... on your own? Fine.
The magic around the sigil hisses like a cornered cat. Your only option now is to grab the hand and pull.
Roll 2 die and use the lower value. Gale might not be part of this playthrough. Never. Fuck you.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
I'm trying.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep.
Hello.
Apologies. I'm usually better at this.
Nice to meet you. No need to apologize. You alright?
A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Nautiloid as well.
I was, yes.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region.
One could say that. Couldn't have phrased it more repellently myself.
No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceremorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
The last one.
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Do the companions actually join the conversations now? It's been a long time since I've played. I didn't think they did that. I possess many gifts, but tadpole extraction is not one of them. Can't cure our parasites.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Sounds like a plan. Welcome aboard.
Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved. Or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
You should, because my rolls were horrible. Okay, let's choose the wizard subclass that just came in. I'm pretty sure it's the blade singing. Training in war and song. Gain proficiency in light armor and in performance skill. You also gain proficiency with daggers, sickles, short swords, rapiers, scimitars, and long swords. Blade Song power. Resource used to cast Blade Song. Blade Song. Invoke the Blade Song. You gain a +2 bonus to armor class, and your movement speed increases by 10 feet. You also gain advantage in acrobatics and a +2 bonus to Constitution saving. You also unlock Blade Song Climax and the ability to accumulate Blade Song charges in combat. Use full damage and healing effect of your Blade Song at once. Your Blade Song damage charges will harm enemies. In addition, an additional 1 to 6 force damage, and your Blade Song healing charges will heal you and your allies an additional 1 to 6 hit points. This will end your Blade Song. Charges that can be accumulated for the climax while blade singing. You're attacking with a weapon grants a healing charge, and casting a spell at level 1 or above that is not a weapon attack grants a damage charge. Okay. So he's melee ranged. He goes in, but he also has to cast spell in order to cast the Blade Song damage at max level. How many times is it stacked? Does it say? It lasts 10 turns. You can't wear medium or heavy armor or shields while blade singing. You must be wielding a dagger, longsword, rapier, scimitar, short sword, or a sickle. So we have to essentially turn him into a warrior. It doesn't say how many stacks it has. Considering the difficulty, we'd probably be able to get it up to 6 stacks before being able to use the damage. And probably about 10 stacks before being able to heal. We'll do that. Spells. Wonder if each point of that gives you a stack. That would be cool. I don't think it does though. It's probably on cast. Long stride. We're gonna need long stride to get him to moved in. A rapier would be best, because there is a legendary one and the effects go really good with magic. But then a will would be left without a weapon, though we probably won't be using will. There is a longsword that we can use, though, so we might do that. That sounds like a good plan. Prepared spells. Let's grab you. Thunder to push back so we can cast a spell again. And get that Blade singing melee. That would be good. Not too sure about sleep. We can prepare a different spell later if we need to. This should be good. I have to give him a sword. Wonder if the flaming sword that we got will work for him. I don't know if this is longsword though. It is a longsword. Okay, cool. He gets one. That's nice. Do we have any light armor that we can give? Nope, your clothing. Give you to you. Take off that helmet, it's ugly. Should be good. Okay, we'll be ending it here for the day. So thanks for watching. As always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.